What's going on, guys? I am headed out to Cars and Coffee today. I need my keys. All right, now we are ready. Anyway, I am heading to Cars and Coffee this beautiful Saturday morning. It is 9 a.m. and I was gonna wash my car yesterday, but I figured what's the point? So you're gonna see this before you see pretty much anything else that I'm actually doing to my car. But long story short, I am prepping to wrap it. Wrap is happening next week as long as all things go according to plan. So I have my roof sanded down. I have part of my hood sanded down. I still need to sand down my front bumper, at least part of it, part of my hood scoop, and my rear spoiler is all sanded down. And I've been working on other things that you can't even see right here. But my car looks terrible. Obviously, it's all sanded down. I had to do that to get rid of the clear coat because otherwise it's just gonna bubble up under the wrap and it's gonna look terrible. So I didn't worry about washing it. I still have paint and sand and everything all over my car. We're gonna roll in like this. And as you can tell, I also removed the rear roof vane. I need to remove that to wrap it anyhow. So we're gonna roll in like this. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of reactions I'm gonna get. But in 2 weeks, next Cars and Coffee, we should have a huge transformation. By then the car should be wrapped. It's gonna look a hell of a lot cleaner than it does right now. But I just wanted to show you guys this and then we're gonna roll out. We are pulling into Cars and Coffee and I can tell you the looks I get on the road just with my car being so jacked up is kind of crazy. Just got to the show. I have a whole bottle of Ammo Mud Tire Gel and an applicator because even though my paint is jacked up, that doesn't mean my whole car has to look jacked up. It is a beautiful day. I've just been walking around. There's a great turnout here. It's scientifically proven that if you're at a car show and you pop the hood, that people will come and gather no matter what you have, no matter what's under the hood. Not sure if you could hear that, but somebody was just getting on it, which sounded great. But anyway, when you pop the hood, everybody gathers. I kind of want to test that today. Unfortunately, I am parked on the last row of cars, basically, so I don't know if anybody will hear the hood pop, but let's do a little experiment. The hood is popped. Now we just see if anybody comes.
Meanwhile.
So as it turns out, people could care less what's under my hood. They were far more interested in my paint being jacked up and wondering why I'm sanding it down, which is funny to me, but don't worry, we're gonna try this experiment again in 2 weeks.
Later.
All right, guys, I am rolling out of Cars and Coffee. I'm actually headed to another car meet called Pistons in the Park, and we're all rolling out together. So it's actually been quite some time since I cruised with some other guys, but today we're headed down to the north side. There's supposed to be a sweet car meet over there. Gonna check it out. It's actually the first time that the city of Pittsburgh hosted a car meet, so we're just gonna cruise down there, see what's going on.
Eventually.
We are pulling into this car show. It's all along the street and it is jam-packed. Probably about 30 or so of us just rolled in, and as I'm pulling in, the guy just looks at me and he goes, "Are you with this crew?" Yeah, I am. I know my car looks a little bit out of place, but I do belong here. So just got here. First thing I always do when I get to a car show is just walk around and check out what's there. Otherwise, I tend to miss stuff because I get caught up with filming, talking to people, taking pictures, all that stuff. But I'm gonna walk back over to my car. I think I'm gonna pop the hood because as bad as my paint looks, that's all I have to offer people. So hopefully I could pop my hood and people will, I don't know, not notice my paint as much. I don't think that'll work. It didn't work at Cars and Coffee, but that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand, bang, got my.
Just then.
We are headed out from Pistons into Park. Overall, it was a really cool show. A lot of variety, a lot of cool cars. Got to talk to some really cool people. But now we're heading out and I'm just cruising with these guys. I wish you guys could hear how loud all of these cars are, but it's absolutely crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. And I know that my microphone does not do it justice. Oh, all the crackles and the pops are glorious. Absolutely crazy. I'm actually impressed that my car doesn't sound as bad compared to some of these, but I know it's not a supercar, but my external wastegate does sound pretty sick. So we are going to grab some ice cream at a really cool place called Clavons, or Clavons, however you want to pronounce it. But it's been in business since like the 1800s. I will drop some information down below as well as on the screen so you could check it out. But if you're in Pittsburgh, I definitely recommend checking it out at least once. You might go back. They have a lot of great ice cream, especially their hard ice cream, and they also have shakes and other cool stuff like that. So if you're into ice cream, I definitely recommend checking this place out. All right, guys, so I ended up going with a strawberry shake. I know it's not ice cream, but it is so freaking delicious. It's just right. It's nice and creamy, not too sweet. But everybody else is still in Clavons right now. I figured I'd just take a minute out of my day to show you what's going on with my paint and why I sanded it down. Give you a close-up sneak peek of that before that video actually drops. And not to go super deep, but you know, it's kind of funny because a lot of people see my car and they see the screwed up paint right now and they just look away. They don't know what it is. Other car people actually look at my car and they want to know what's under the hood or what's going on with it. And I want to say the same is true for life. What you see on the outside does not even begin to describe what is on the inside. Everybody's unique, everybody's an individual, and just because people don't look at you a certain way or don't think much of you because either you're young or you know you don't look like you think you should look or you're not a superstar or whatever it may be, don't let that discourage you, because what is on the inside is what really counts, and a lot of times that just does not show, or people are shallow and they don't see that. So don't ever let people talk down to you. Don't ever let people think less of you. Just be who you are, know that you're awesome, and keep on rocking. So here's what's going on. This week I am wrapping my car. I'm doing the final prep work. I'm making sure that I have everything lined up so that goes off without a hitch. At home I have about 6 bottles of isopropyl alcohol because I'll have to clean everything and degrease it. But sanded down my rear wing, got rid of all the clear coat there, sanded down my hood, got the clear coat there, driver side fender, driver side mirror, and I need to do my front bumper either later today or tomorrow. The problem is with this clear coat flaking, it just keeps flaking, so I need to sand off all of it. In a video, I know I mentioned I didn't have to get all of it, but the more that I actually screw around with it, I realize if there's any little bit that I don't get, even this little spot right here, If I don't get that, then it actually starts flaking up, and that causes problems. So unfortunately, there's no saving my paint. There's nothing I could do about it. I have to sand down everything, and then I'm going to wrap over it. And the plan is to just keep wrapping my car until I do get it painted. Unfortunately, a paint job costs at least $10,000, and that's starting. There is some body damage that I want to get taken care of first, so that easily pushes my estimate up into $13,000, $15,000 or more to have everything done correctly, which I would do when I do paint it. But that is why I'm wrapping it right now, if anybody was wondering. And on that note, I'm going to close out this video right here, right now. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.